Good morning. Welcome to Lesson 157 in A Course in Miracles. Into His presence would I enter now. This is a day of silence and of trust. It is a special time of promise in your calendar of days. It is a time heaven has set apart to shine upon and cast a timeless light upon this day when echoes of eternity are heard. This day is holy, for it ushers in a new experience, a different kind of feeling and awareness. You have spent long days and nights in celebrating death. Today you learn to feel the joy of life. There is another crucial turning point. This is another crucial turning point in the curriculum. We add a new dimension now, a fresh experience that sheds a light on all that we have learned already and prepares us for what we have yet to learn. It brings us to the door where learning ceases, and we catch a glimpse of what lies past the highest reaches it can possibly attain. It leaves us here an instant, and we go beyond it, sure of our direction and our only goal. Today, it will be given you to feel a touch of heaven, though you will return to the paths of learning. Yet you have come far enough along the way to alter time sufficiently to rise above its laws and walk into eternity a while. This you will learn how to do increasingly as every lesson, faithfully rehearsed, brings you more swiftly to this holy place and leaves you for a moment to your higher self. He will direct your practicing today, for what you ask for now is what He wills. And having joined your will with His this day, what you are asking must be given you. Nothing is needed but today's idea to light your mind and let it rest in still anticipation and in quiet joy, wherein you quickly leave the world behind. From this day forth, your ministry takes on a genuine devotion and a glow that travels from your fingertips to those you touch and blesses those you look upon. A vision reaches everyone you meet and everyone you think of or who thinks of you. For your experience today will so transform your mind that it becomes the touchstone for the holy thoughts of God. Your body will be sanctified today, its only purpose being now to bring the vision of what you experience this day to light the world. We cannot give experience like this directly, yet it leaves a vision in our eyes which we can offer everyone, that he may come the sooner to the same experience in which the world is quietly forgot and heaven is remembered for a while. As this experience increases and all goals become this, but this become a little of little worth, the world to which you will return becomes little closer to the end of time, a little more like heaven in its ways, a little nearer its deliverance. And you bring it light, and you who bring it light will come to see the light more sure, the vision more distinct. The time will come when you will not return in the same form in which you now appear, for you will have no need of it. Yet now it has a purpose and will serve it well. Today we will embark upon a course you have not dreamed of, but the Holy One, the giver of the happy dreams of life, translator of perception into truth, the holy guide to heaven given you, has dreamed for you this journey which you make and start today, with the experience this day holds out to you to be your own. Into Christ's presence will we enter now, serenely unaware of everything except his shining face and perfect love. The vision of his face will stay with you, but there will be an instant which transcends all vision, even this, the holiest. This you will never teach, for you attained it not through learning. Yet the vision speaks of your remembrance of what you knew that instant and will surely know again. That is the end of lesson 157. I'm going to go on and just read what Tina Spalding has to say. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. As these lessons become less instructional and more experiential, the ego mind goes into a bit of a panic. It seeks for things within the silence that we ask you to participate in. It pops thoughts into your mind. It suggests that nothing is happening. It perhaps generates a little fear because this lesson tells you that you are deeper into your connection with the divine and your true nature. After all, what is the ego but the part of you that is not your true nature? As you approach this part of yourself, the ego begins to kick up a little bit of dust and cause some angst. This is natural. Do not fear the fear. Understand that the ego slowly dissolves by your free will choice. You slowly but surely choose love more frequently. You slowly but surely judge less. You slowly but surely accept your true nature more, and then you realize that all the shenanigans the ego gets up to, the judgments, the fears, the desire for separation and attack, do not serve you. They do not serve you at all. It is your peace of mind that now becomes the most valuable asset you have. As we go into these lessons that involve less ritual but more experience, you require a little more discipline in terms of not following the thoughts that come through your mind. If a thought wishes to assert itself, just let it move through your mind and then let it go. Come back to the point of the lesson. I am with you always when you do these lessons. It is that connection that you seek. So know that the frivolous thoughts, judgments, and fears of the ego are meaningless compared to the connection we work up together. Your work on connecting to me as your teacher, guide, and assistant through this ascension process, through this clarification process. You come to see that you do not want certain things, and things you did not value before, such as a quiet mind, are worth a lot more than you thought. So, when leaving the world for this time that you do this lesson, we want you to do it with enthusiasm and intense focus. You are learning to focus your creative device. The mind aligned with love is the most creative device in the universe, and you can bring worlds into being. You have, in fact, brought your world into being, but most of it is inadvertent, accidental, in a miscreation. What we work toward is the intentional focus and creation of which your mind is capable. Some of you are getting glimpses of that now. So hold fast as you go through these next few lessons and know that I am walking beside you as your friend, your teacher, and your guide. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Again, as I was reading this, the poem about footprints in the sand, where in those moments when we were most alone, Jesus carried us. And Jesus always walks with us on our journey. We don't always acknowledge it. And sometimes Jesus allows us to sort of walk a few steps ahead because we're in that tantrum state where we don't want to engage. But we're in a place in our learning where we do want to engage. And so we get to know that Jesus is always with us. And as we choose love, as we look at letting love lead the way, this journey will get easier and easier for us. Allow yourself to remember that we walk into the presence of the holiest of holy now because it is the truth of who we are. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.